thank you for coming today. We're all very excited to see you guys. This is a moment that has been in the making for quite a while. For those of you who might not understand why I'm talking to you, it's because this espresso machine right here, the Linea PB, is being released to the world today. We're very excited to unveil it. With me here today is the CEO of La Marzocco. This is Kent Baki. And we are really excited to share this machine with you, and we're just going to hear a little bit from Kent on some of the story of the machine and where it comes from. But for those of you that are really familiar with La Marzocco espresso machines, the Linea has been one of the most iconic pieces of espresso equipment in the market. And so that being said, the first thing I guess we want to know, Kent, is why create a new version of the Linea? What's the story behind that?
Well, that's a good question, and one that had lots and lots and lots of discussion over the past 3 or more years. You don't want to mess with success. The Linea, as you say, is a very iconic machine, very dear to my heart. But we also felt that there was a lot of things that we've learned in the last 25 years through the customers and through our manufacturing processes. And we felt that there were some things that we could give back to the barista community that would make the machine, I don't want to say better because it's a great machine, but something that added benefits to it, made it more user-friendly. And so we embarked on this dangerous project to change an icon.
Dangerous project. So again, it is the Linea PB. This is a new version of the Linea. Many of you might be familiar with our different various models of espresso machines. But could you give us a little bit of insight as to where the name the Linea PB comes from?
Well, the PB stands for Piero Bambi, and in case some of you are not familiar with Piero, Piero is the son of Giuseppe Bambi and nephew of Bruno Bambi. So his father and his uncle were the founders of La Marzocco in 1927, and Piero was born in the factory almost, and has been the person that I've connected with in my career with La Marzocco. He was designed the original Linea. He's been instrumental, continues to be instrumental in our company in design and passion for quality of coffee, and an inspiration to all of us.
And also, for those of you that might not be familiar, Piero is also receiving this year the Alfred Peet Lifetime Achievement Passionate Cup Award, and Kent will actually be receiving that award on his behalf later today at the reception. So maybe you could tell us a little bit more about your relationship with Piero and how you guys first met and how that sort of evolved.
Well, I took a first trip to Italy in 1978, and at that time we were looking for an espresso machine to sell. It was only actually by accident that we ended up in Florence, saw all these La Marzoccos, looked up in the phone book, found out the factory was there, called up, made an appointment, and met Piero. Also got to meet his father and his uncle on the same trip. Started a very long-term friendship and a mentoring from Piero, and something that I continue to this day to appreciate.
Very cool. We appreciate that. So, kind of getting back to the machine, what is it about this machine that's very special to you? It's a new Linea. You are the CEO of La Marzocco, the visionary of this company for a very long time. What does the new Linea, the Linea PB, mean to you personally?
Well, it's not often that you a company gets to have a product that has been in production for 25 years and hopefully will be in production for another 25 years. That's something that I think is particularly cool personally, but it's also, the Linea is really what launched our brand worldwide when it became a more globally represented company. And it fostered a whole generation of baristas that love this machine, hence the Linea Love campaign, which I love the Linea. I personally installed a lot of these machines and had to work on them in the beginning myself, so it's very near and dear to my heart. So presenting the next Linea is something that I find very gratifying.
That's great. So final question. We are filming this right now. We're going to be putting this online for the world to see. This is a global launch of this new espresso machine. What do you want to say to the baristas around the world that work on La Marzocco equipment and those who are listening?
Well, first of all, thank you to all the baristas in the world and all the people involved in coffee for their passion and commitment to excellent espresso. and for all those people who truly love the Linea and get the chance to use it every day. And I also would like to ask all of you to give a round of applause for Piero Bambi himself, because he'll get a chance to see this.
That's awesome. Well, I think that's really what we wanted to cover. This machine is now available online. We're excited to say hello to everyone. If you want to get more experience with the Linea PB, we're going to have it here all weekend. You can see it in the next coming weeks at the London Coffee Festival. As well, we'll be in Melbourne at the International Coffee Expo, Melbourne International Coffee Expo. And then, of course, if you can make it to Seattle, we're going to be having this machine in our showroom where you can come and get first-hand experience with it as well. So the Linea PB is now out there, and we're excited to share this wonderful machine with a whole new generation of baristas. Thank you.